KiKi and Charlize, so cool to meet you. And congratulations on this kick-ass film.
Thank you.
This film had obviously so much heart, but the action sequences in this film were incredible. I think my favorite one was that plane fight scene between the two of you. You made it look so seamless, but I'm thinking the training for this had to be so intense. KiKi, you said you'd never worked out a day before starting this. So what I want to know is, how did your body feel, not on day one, because I find pain kicks in for me on day 2. So how did your body feel on day 2 of training?
I mean, day 2, I was feeling soreness in places and muscles that I didn't even know that I had. But it was a lot of fun. Like the team that we got to work with, they were amazing, took great care of us. And I don't know, I'd love to do some more of it.
Well, talking about soreness, Charlize, most people would go, oh, I'm injured. I'm actually going to take a few days off. You injured your arm, and then there was still 3 weeks to shoot. How did you keep going?
Just complete denial. Yeah, I mean, I think if I didn't have the possibility of just being in denial, I don't think I would have been able to get through it. I mean, there really just was no other choice. We were either going to shut the production down, and we were just so ready to finish this movie because we'd been working so hard. And so the idea, I've unfortunately been on movies where you've had to shut down. Like, I shut a movie down for 6 weeks once. That wasn't fun on an injury. So, it's the last thing you want to do. But it was fine. It worked out fine. I learned how to ride a horse without a thumb. Apparently you don't need a thumb.
Great. KiKi, Niall is new to all of this environment, and she's really scared and doesn't want to do it, but she does it anyway. When in your life have you been afraid to do something and you've gone, you know what, I'm going to bite the bullet and do it anyway?
What's a good example? The first thing that popped in my head was when I moved to LA. I definitely was afraid of making that jump. I was in Chicago doing theater. And then I was just like, you know what, you got to go for it. And I took that leap of faith, and, I'm doing all right.
Yeah. You're doing more than all right, KiKi. I love, yes, you get your action fix, as I said in this, but there is so many messages running through this film as well. And Charlize, your character at one stage, Andy turns around and says, we don't get a say of when we die, we never have, but we can control how we live. When you look back on your life, what's the legacy you want to leave behind? And I'm not talking about professionally, but when someone goes, that was Charlize Theron, what do you want them to say?
Ooh, geez, we're going deep. That's a really heavy question. I mean, because I don't think people, I know for myself, I don't necessarily sit around contemplating my legacy.
Yeah.
I think it's a tough one to kind of answer without actually like really filtering that question. I would say, I think for me, what is important is to know that my time here made it better. Like, I think in general, like that would be a broad thing I would say. Like, I don't want to feel like, I don't want people to say, she really destroyed the joint and we're happy to see her go. So, just leave something behind that I could maybe make it a little bit better for my kiddos. I'm a mom, so I always think that way too. But yeah, just, I don't think any human being wants to be someone who kind of, just doesn't leave something better behind.
KiKi, would it be the same for you?
Well, for me, I do have something that's always I've carried with me, of just wanting to leave behind I wouldn't even say legacy, but just inspiring other little Black girls to pursue their dreams as well, with just as much determination as they possibly can. So I just try to attack, all of my dreams and goals with just that full commitment of getting it done and believing in myself. So I'd like to, leave that with, behind with people if I could.
I'm sure you will. I could talk to you for so much longer, but I've got to wrap it up. KiKi, Charlize, so great to meet you both, and thanks for the film.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.